said I wasn't going to do it. I said, month of July, I'm going to hold back my spending because I need a few things, and I need to get a little bit of a buffer just as a just in case situation arises, and I need extra to deal with that. Then I needed new shoes, which meant I needed to leave the house or apartment, as the case may be. There wasn't supposed to be a July update, but here we are, a July update. I did get so yeah, that is absolutely true. I actually needed to get new shoes. My shoes were falling apart for work, and it was not a pretty thing. So I ended up having to go out, and inevitably I migrated to my normal places that I go whenever I go to the mall. I've mentioned it a couple of times. I went into Tokyo. I went into what is that place called? Um, Criminy. I can't think of the name of the place, but I did have a few things follow me home. And I'm not leaving the house this month, because we can't have this happen this month. So this as of this recording, this is being recorded on August 3rd, but this is the July Sonic the Hedgehog collection update, July 2021. So we did get a few things, not many, but thankfully I didn't spend as much as I did the prior month because, my God, I didn't have the extra paycheck to do it. So let's get into it. So you can't really see it through the share room, can you? Let me move this over. You see the little bit of collection I have going here with wallets. I did add a new wallet this month to the collection. This is by Accessory Innovations. So we got this Sonic Trifold Velcro wallet. I thought this was pretty good. I'm kind of curious about the selection here. We got Sonic, Tails, Eggman, Knuckles, and Shadow. I'm not sure why they didn't throw Silver on here but you know what? That's okay. It is a trifold wallet. I cannot remember what store I got this at. This may have been Tokyo. So we've added that to this. And I guess now this is a quick one because it's just quick. Now I guess I have become a watch collector too because I've added not one but two watches. So let's see. Oh, go away. I don't need you set properly. You're just for the display. So I got this really neat flashing LCD watch and survival strap set. So we've got this guy right here. The survival strap is, of course, this is a little compass that comes on it. But what's really interesting, I'm not sure what the point of it is. Oh, it's the wrong one. But we got it. It's a little flashing thing. I'm not sure what the point of it. It doesn't seem like it's strong enough to get really anybody's attention if you've gotten lost or something, which apparently is what the compass is for. I'm not sure the compass really works. Usually on these little watches, I found, even as a kid, whenever I had one that had like a compass built into it, it never really worked. I would love to see one with a tachometer on it, or tachymeter, or whatever the heck it's called. Because I used to have a watch like that, and I absolutely loved it. I'd love to see something like that on here. But so we added this watch. It's kind of a neat little braided thing. I haven't actually pulled it out of the box, and I'm frankly not going to, because it comes with its nice little own display, and it's nothing I have to try and stand up. So we've added that. So now another watch. I actually came across a spinner watch in the mall. I was able to grab this. It wasn't particularly expensive. It was $8. But we got Sonic on here as a spinner. And then it opens up. It's kind of an interesting way. This reminds me of kind of a pocket watch, which I kind of wish there was a pocket watch that was mass produced for collectors. I know there was one that was given out years and years ago, but that was a Sega internal one, if I recall correctly. And there's not very many of them made. I don't. They're barely findable, and probably very expensive to find. But this one opens up like a pocket watch, and you have Sonic in there with your time face, or clock face. So this has been added in. I don't know how in the world I would display that. I think it's just a matter of this, because this is on a spring. It doesn't stay open. Oh, you open without use of the... Interesting. So we'll just leave it as is. We'll just leave it as a display here. It'd be kind of interesting to be able to display what's on the inside, because it looks to me like you have a little bit more on the inside. Yeah, you have more of a full body. The clock itself kind of takes a chunk out of Sonic's midsection, but that's okay. I get what they were going for. So that's been added in, and if I can think of the name of the store I got these three at by the end of the video, I will certainly mention it. I think we'll go with that. Now, I have been collecting some of the Sonic hats. You've probably noticed them in the background, or if I've put a few on as I've bought them. I have a few of those, and I need to find a display for them now, because I think I have enough to fill up one like 5-hat display. I see one on Amazon that I really like, so I think I'm going to grab that possibly this month without adding anything to this collection, I hope, because my shopping cart totally doesn't have something in there already. But I came across this guy. This is really cool. There's nothing special about the back, so I won't turn it around. It's basically the back all the way around is this nice splotchy pattern. But we got this really cool hat. This one, Journeys. That's the name of the place, Journeys, because it's on this hat. I got the hat from the same place as the watches. But this one is done by BioWorld. Now, BioWorld I've really been liking. BioWorld has a wonderful selection of all kinds of collectibles. Wish I could buy it directly from them. But, as the case may be, we can't get them directly. We have to find them in different stores that they supply. But BioWorld has been coming out with a lot of really cool things. They've been coming out with socks. I think they've come out with shirts in the past. And they actually really nailed it with a classic Sonic look here. I want to see what they come up with for modern Sonic 2. But because I kind of like both designs. So, actually, not kind of. I just love both designs. I'm just saying. But we have added this to the collection. Now what I need to do is I need to find a display, because I now have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, looks like 4 hats in my collection. One is and then a fifth one that is actually a bootleg, and I did not decide. I did not decide. I did not realize it at the time when I bought it. But then I got a patch on it. I got a patch that matched exactly what was on the hat, and that's when I realized it was a bootleg. Yeah, whatever. Excuse me. So there's in the same mall as Tokyo, there is a comic shop that I have found that I did not know existed. It would have been only open for a few months. I found it a few months ago. It's been open like for 5 months, and then I found it, and every once in a while they get Sonic plush collectibles in, and I had been actually looking for this. This is a Jakks Pacific item, and then of course this is the classic Sonic. I have another one that's similar to that. I do not see it readily, but because everything is getting so packed over there. But we got this guy. He is adorable. Not that I look at things as being necessarily needing to be adorable, but this one is kind of awesome. I like it. It's very much in the Jakks style. And I'm glad to have it in my collection. Now, going back to Accessory Innovations, because that was what the wallet was. There was this shadow thing. As a matter of fact, let's see. Can I get it in a shot here? Is he hanging up? I don't think he is. Or if he is, he's not readily seeable. Okay, well I have a shadow one that is similar to this next item, but I got this guy. It looks like it's something that you like clip onto a belt or a backpack. Oh my goodness, tag, get out of my way. Belt or a backpack, excuse me. And it has this little zipper up here that you can put something or other into the spike on his main spike up his head. Um, I'm not sure. I mean, I guess it's big enough to hold like a couple of coins or bus money or something. But it's really meant for like clipping onto a backpack or a belt. And oh, hello, that shouldn't be like that. So this is something that will just like hang off the side of my thing, like you see in the background, other things doing, hanging out there. But this is from Accessory Innovations. They have a lot of really cool products, and I hope I can run into some more of them. Speaking of Accessory Innovations, so I've been collecting the Accessory Innovations backpacks that they have for the Sonic franchise. I really only think they have a few of them. I currently in my collection back here have Sonic Shadow Tails and Sonic Shadow and Tails. That's it. Well, I came across at Tokyo the Supersonic backpack from Accessory Innovations. Um, so I think this one is just about complete. I think the only other one that I need right now to complete this collection is Knuckles, because I know they have one, but I don't know if that's all they have. I can't find anything else on it. I'll probably go to sonicgear.com just to see what else they might have, because I'm sure they keep up with collectibles pretty good. So I'm sure that that will be able to guide me. But having Super Shadow, I want a Super Shadow in this. Having Supersonic in this, and finally, just brightens up the whole collection as a whole. So that's basically all I have added to this collection this time. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 items that will now be worked into this. And then after that, I'm going to since I'm going to try my best not to buy anything in the month of August. We'll see how that works. Because I do have these Super Shadow and Shadow exclusives for First for Figures on pre-order now, and that's going to be expensive. So I want to make sure that I have enough at the appointed times for that to be debited out of my account, because I didn't prepay for the whole thing at one time. I just I just got the payment plan. I want to make sure that there's enough there. So I got to slow down my collecting. I've got to slow down everything else. But that might give me, I know I keep saying it in every video, but that might give me a little bit more time to feature certain things as I get them completed. If I do buy anything, they're going to be cheap little things. They're not going to be terribly expensive, but I want to make sure that, I'm not overextending and running into a problem. That's that's of course the last thing we want. Because then I want to have to start trying to sell off my collection, and I don't want that. I want my collection to be big enough to where when I'm able to buy a house, I can fill a room, or possibly plausibly 2 rooms with this collection. So that's all I got for you. I'm going to start working on deciding what I want to feature as far as a focus on a piece of my collection. And I also kind of want to do a video based on my own history with the franchise, because I think that's important. A lot of people will look at me and be like, well, I've mentioned my age. I am 41. What in the world does a 41-year-old love so much about this franchise? And it's kind of a deep story, and I really want to tell it. And the purpose of me wanting to tell it is to help people to avoid the same problem that I had when I was younger, and because it can be life altering and sometimes life destroying. So be looking for that. I think I'll do that sometime during the month as I have time. I'm sorry that I haven't gotten to, me mentioning it in every video. I haven't gotten to the focus stuff and to this other video that I want to do. It's just that my job has had me so, it's monopolized my time so much. I've worked, extra time, overtime, called in, um, people late, uh, being exhausted when I get home, the travel time between to and from the job site. It's taken a lot out of me, and I haven't been able to really follow through on like a lot of the things that I've wanted to do. So it looks like that things will be getting a little bit better this month. So be on the lookout. There won't be a video this week besides this one. Um, but I think next week I have 2 consecutive days off in a row. Shocking. Um, and I will start focusing on getting those videos done so that before this collection gets too big to do it. Although if the collection gets bigger, which it inevitably will, it just means I can make more videos. But we'll see. Now some of them are going to be like with the camera pointed down at my desk so that I can show off specific things more in more detail. I don't know if I'm going to do like a history of or whatnot. I haven't really decided on that because there's so many other Sonic channels out there that do that. I kind of want to make this just a collections update and a my thoughts kind of um, channel on the franchise, the health of, the lack thereof, what could be doing better, and so on and so forth. So, but these are all videos that I've got to plan out more fully, and I probably am going to have to script some of them. So it's going to take a little bit more work, a little bit more effort, and a little bit more time that I haven't had before. So that is it. Thank you for tuning in and watching this, and I hope you enjoyed what I added to my collection as quickly as I described them. Um, and I will see you in the next video. I doubt it. Hopefully, um, within the next week or two. Have a great one, guys, and happy collecting.